Hello, Kermit the Frog here. Welcome to Riddickulous Ramblings. Here's Amy to start the show.
Welcome back to Riddickulous Ramblings, loves. I'm your host, Amy.
It's gonna be May.
Today is Friday, May the 2nd. I'm sorry, no matter how many years pass, that will still live down in infamy. I'll never forget the first time that I saw NSYNC. We had just came home. I was probably about 13 years old. We had just came home from a little place called Fun Spot in Angola, Indiana, a little miniature kind of amusement park. We were all completely sunburned and sitting in front of the TV in the living room. It was a free Disney preview weekend, and all of a sudden this bed comes on the middle of the stage and it's covered in white linen, and you hear the intro music, and there's all these little scrawny like teenage boys come flying across. They're doing cartwheels across the bed, just acting crazy, and I'm like, oh my God, like, who is that? That's when they performed Tearing Up My Heart for the very first time, and I was hooked after that. Then there came the year of It's Gonna Be May, the year of the ramen noodle hair. Who can forget it? I was there for all of it. Were you guys Team NSYNC, or were you guys Team Backstreet Boys, or were you part of Team 98 Degrees? They had some okay songs. I'm not gonna hate too much on that. But let me just set the record straight. If you watch The Masked Singer, do you really think Nick Lachey deserved to win over JoJo? I do not. I'm sorry, I'm still salty over that quote unquote victory, because JoJo absolutely killed every single song that she did. I love you, JoJo. I love you. Speaking of things that I love, let's talk about kids for a second. Oh, children, the apple of my eye, the light of my life, the levers of empty boxes in the pantry and in the freezer. Oh, and they got me real good yesterday. So Nora had a dentist appointment on Thursday. That's my youngest one. And her dad took her to Wingstop after they were done. So she had leftovers, put them in the fridge. I kind of had, slight hope that there might be some leftovers in the morning and I could take those for lunch. Lo and behold, I got up. There was still a Wingstop box in the refrigerator. A miracle had happened. The heavens had opened up and shined upon me and said, Amy, here's some chicken. Go forth and have a good day. So I pack it away. I get to work. And of course, couldn't quite wait till lunch. So I'm like, you know what? I've got wings. I'm going to grab them and I'm going to eat them now. And I'll just go grab something else for lunch. I grab my container and I open it up, waiting for the angels to sing, because it's Wingstop chicken, right? Oh, yep. There was something in the box. It was not chicken. It was 4 containers of sauce and not a crumb of chicken to be seen. My heart was broken, you guys. I had been just big girl moment. I had been dreaming about that chicken most of the morning, and I thought, you know what? I can save it for lunch. No, I can't. Let's go ahead and eat it now, only to be duped. So good one, guys. Good one. Do your kids do that? Do they leave empty things in the refrigerator, in the pantry, in the freezer? Why? It's like 2 steps to a trash can. It's really not that hard. I'm not going to say that I didn't maybe do something similar to that when I was their age, but it's been a long time since I've been 15 and 8 years old. In fact, we are on the road to 40. That's right. Your girl's birthday is on June the 6th. So let the countdown begin to 40. You know, at first I thought, I'm okay. Like I'm just turning 40. It's not that big of a deal. Until today, my gray hairs were graying. They were so disrespectful. They had the good decency before to stay on the underlayer of my hair, but lo and behold, they have decided to say, hey girl, hey, and come up to the very top of my hair. I found them in my bangs. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So hopefully for my birthday, I will go get my hair dyed, or maybe I'll get it dyed before then, because treat yourself, right? Has anybody got anything planned for the weekend? I do. It's called work because it's adulting, our favorite pastime. Nah, you guys know one of my favorite pastimes is either singing or listening to music. And it just so happens that they are going to have karaoke again at the R Bar here in South Bend. If you haven't checked them out yet, you guys definitely need to go. It is an absolute fantastic time. The drinks are amazing. Those French fries are absolute treasure. I am telling you, best French fries ever. I did have the patty melt the last time that we went, and oh my gosh, that was probably the best patty I've had in a long time. I'm sitting here just dreaming about a patty melt and some French fries and one of their cocktails. And also, like, the prices, they have a special going almost every single night. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. Definitely go and check them out. Who knows? You may come out to check out the drink specials or the fantastic fries or the patty melt. And you may see me, Amy, from Riddickulous Ramblings. If you do and you follow the show and you know who I am, come over and say, hey girl, hey, let's sing a song together. Let's chill, okay? Speaking of things that I love, you guys know I love some Bumpin Uglies music, that is. So let's get those May tour dates up here for you. I think it's a little too late, maybe, for May 2nd. But if you live in Asheville, North Carolina, you can catch them today at the Asheville Music Hall with Sons of Paradise and Rockstead. May 3rd in Charlotte, North Carolina with Sons of Paradise and Rockstead. May 4th, you can catch them where Eddie Pence is the mayor. That's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with Sons of Paradise and Rockstead. May 16th, you can catch them in Gainesville, New York with, it's a Brandon Hardesty solo. Y'all need to check that out. If you don't follow them on social media, shame on you. Bad boys, bad girls. No, I'm just kidding. Brandon's solos are so amazing. You can watch them on YouTube. He does do them live on Facebook. And then you can catch them May 23rd through the 25th at the California Roots Music and Arts Festival in Monterey, California. If you have not checked them out yet, you guys are doing yourself a disservice. Not only is their music just absolutely fantastic, but they are just a really amazing group of human beings. I'm having a fangirl moment here. Sorry, I got distracted. So go check out Bumpin Uglies. You can go to their website, which is bumpinUgliesmusic.com. And if you're new to the show or you're new to Bumpin Uglies, it is BUMPIN no G ugliesmusic.com. While you're there, you can check out tour dates. You can check out their sweet merch. You can look at the lyrics to their songs. There's so many things you can do over at www.bumpinUgliesmusic.com. You know where else you can do a lot of things? Like Oh, I don't know, leave a comment, a review, a topic for discussion, or just a hey girl, hey at www.riddickulousramblings.com. You can look at past YouTube videos, you can listen to the show, you can look at pictures from just certain random episodes, things like food tries or my cool Bumpin Uglies merchandise that I got. There's lots of things you can do there. You can also go over to the show's Facebook page, which is Riddickulous Ramblings, or the show's YouTube page where you can like and subscribe so you don't miss on anything Riddickulous Ramblings. Guess what the name of the page is? Riddickulous Ramblings. And you can also check me out on Instagram at ridiculous_85 and on TikTok at Riddickulous Ramblings. I think I may have a problem with saying Riddickulous Ramblings too many times. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't really have very much else to say. We'll be going back to Riddickulous Ramblings Live starting next Friday with my co-host, Michael J. from Rabbit and Red Radio, where the show was also broadcasted from. And speaking of broadcasting and co-hosts, DJs, all of the above, let's give a great shout out to Pete over at Talking Shit with Pete. You can go and check him out on Badass Radio Network. Absolutely check him out. If you are an elder emo and you love punk and alt and rock, just all of that genre, definitely go over there and check Pete out. One, he's hilarious. Two, he has fantastic taste in music. And I'm so jazzed because he mentioned in his live the other night over on TikTok, where you can follow him at Talking Shit with Pete, or you can follow him on Instagram under the same handle. He announced that he is going to be going back to making music, and I am here for it. So definitely go over and show some love to Pete over on TikTok. And, it's Elevation Nation. So make sure you check out Bonhomie Treats over there as well. If you know, you know. Well, I think that about does it for today. I hope wherever you're listening from, you are doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, and hopefully financially. And I hope that you have a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here on Monday. Until next time, ta-ta for now. Okay, love you.